A Spanish town sits completely surrounded by France. A Spanish city sits on the African mainland, bordering Morocco. These aren't errors on a map. They're the result of real treaties, wars, and history. Here's how Spain ended up with some of the strangest borders on Earth. Two terms, often confused. An enclave is territory completely surrounded by another country. An exclave is territory separated from its own country by land. The same place can be both. Llívia is a Spanish enclave inside France, and it's also a Spanish exclave, cut off from mainland Spain. This is Llívia, a Spanish town of about 1,600 people, entirely surrounded by French territory. The reason goes back to the 1659 Treaty of the Pyrenees, which transferred 33 villages from Spain to France. Llívia wasn't on the list, because legally, it held the status of a town, not a village. One administrative word kept it Spanish. Today, it's connected to mainland Spain by a narrow neutral road through French territory. Ceuta sits on the North African coast, across the strait from Gibraltar. It became Portuguese in 1415, and when Portugal split from the Spanish crown in 1640, Ceuta chose to stay with Spain. Today, it's one of the European Union's actual land borders with Africa, with heavily fortified fencing separating it from Morocco. Morocco disputes Spanish control, but Spain has administered Ceuta continuously since 1668. Melilla has a similar story, Spanish since 1497, making it one of Spain's oldest continuously held territories. Like Ceuta, it's an EU external border on African soil, and it plays a major role in trade and migration routes between Africa and Europe. Then there are Spain's smallest and strangest holdings. Peñón de Vélez de la Gomera connects to Morocco by an 85-meter land border, one of the shortest international borders on Earth. It used to be an island until an earthquake and sediment buildup connected it to the mainland. Nearby, Peñón de Alhucemas is a small fortified rock controlled by Spain. And the Chafarinas Islands, 3 islets near the Moroccan coast, are a protected nature reserve with no permanent civilian population. So why does Spain still control these places? Centuries of continuous administration, strategic control over shipping lanes through the Strait of Gibraltar, military positioning, and ongoing political disputes with Morocco that have never been resolved through international arbitration. Today, all of these remain formally governed as Spanish territory. Spain isn't just the Iberian Peninsula. Treaties, wars, and geography scattered pieces of it across another continent and left one town completely surrounded by a neighboring country. Sometimes the strangest maps aren't fiction. They're just history nobody remembers.